Why this book could change your life forever. Have you ever wondered why some businesses explode with success while others struggle to survive, even when they offer the same product or service? What if I told you that the secret isn't just about working harder, it's about crafting an offer so irresistible that people can't say no? Welcome to the Story Hub, where we dive deep into the books that have the power to transform your life and business. Today, we're exploring one of the most impactful business books I've ever read, 100 Miller's Offers by Alex Hormozi. If you're an entrepreneur, a freelancer, or even someone dreaming of starting a side hustle, this book will change the way you think about value, marketing, and growth. Alex Hormozi is a master at building highly profitable businesses, and in 100 Miller's Offers, he shares his proven framework for creating offers that customers can't resist. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with actionable strategies to elevate your own business, or maybe even start one, and turn ordinary ideas into extraordinary opportunities. But here's the twist. This isn't just a summary. We're going to break down every single concept in detail, using real-life examples and storytelling to make it relatable. So grab a notebook, because you're about to learn how to craft offers that could take your business to the next level. Let's get started. Number 1. Section 2. The core idea. Why offers are the backbone of success. Let me ask you this. What makes someone choose Starbucks over a local coffee shop, or Apple over other tech brands? It's not always about price, quality, or convenience. Often it comes down to the offer. Hormozi begins by explaining that most businesses fail because they focus on the wrong things, like perfecting their logo, tweaking their website, or obsessing over social media followers. But here's the truth. None of those matter if your offer doesn't resonate with your audience. An offer is more than just what you sell. It's the entire package, the promise, the delivery, the transformation, and the deal structure. Think about it. Would you rather buy a gym membership that costs $50 a month or a program that guarantees you'll lose 20 pounds in 3 months for the same price? The second option feels like a no-brainer, right? That's the power of a great offer. And in this section, we'll explore why offers are the backbone of any successful business. To illustrate this point, let's look at a real-world example. Imagine walking into a store where everything is half off, but there's a catch. You have to solve a puzzle to figure out which items are discounted. Sounds frustrating, doesn't it? A confusing or unclear offer can kill even the best products. On the flip side, a crystal clear, irresistible offer can skyrocket sales overnight. So here's my question to you. Are you selling features or are you selling transformations? Pause for a moment and think about your own business or the last purchase you made. Did it promise real results, or was it just another shiny object? Hello. Section 3. The offer equation, breaking down the formula. Now let's dive into the heart of the book, the actual formula for creating $100 million offers. Hormozi lays out a step-by-step process that's both simple and genius. He calls it the offer equation, and it revolves around 3 key factors: value, dream outcome, and perceived risk. In 1. Value, giving more than you take. Here's the first rule of thumb. Your offer must deliver massive value. Not just good value, but jaw-dropping, life-changing value. Hormozi emphasizes that the best offers aren't transactional. They're transformational. For example, instead of selling a fitness app, sell a program that promises to help users run their first marathon. See the difference? Turn on a room. 2. Dream outcome, paint a picture they can't ignore. Next up is the concept of the dream outcome. Hormozi argues that every successful offer taps into a deep emotional desire, the customer's dream outcome. Whether it's losing weight, earning more money, or learning a new skill, your offer needs to align with what your audience truly wants. Take Peloton, for instance. Their bikes aren't just exercise equipment, they represent a lifestyle of health, discipline, and community. To illustrate this point, Hormozi shares a case study from one of his own ventures. He once ran a gym chain that offered unlimited memberships for $100 a month, But when he reframed the offer to include personalized coaching, nutrition plans, and accountability check-ins, all for the same price, his revenue skyrocketed. Why? Because he shifted the focus from features to outcomes. So here's my question to you. Are you selling features or are you selling transformations? Pause for a moment and think about your own business or the last purchase you made. Did it promise real results or was it just another shiny object? When you buy a Peloton, you're not just buying a bike. You're buying access to live classes, motivational instructors, and a global network of riders cheering you on. That's how you create an offer that sells itself. But here's the twist. The dream outcome has to be believable. If you promise the moon but deliver mud, people will see through it. So how do you strike the right balance between ambition and authenticity? We'll cover that in just a bit. 3. Perceived risk, eliminating doubt. Finally, let's talk about perceived risk. Hormozi says that the biggest barrier to any sale isn't price, it's fear. Fear of wasting money, fear of failure, fear of regret. To overcome this, you need to eliminate doubt by reducing perceived risk. One of the simplest ways to do this is through guarantees. For example, Hormozi often uses money-back guarantees in his businesses. If a customer doesn't see results within a certain time frame, they get their money back. No questions asked. This removes the fear of loss and makes the decision to buy much easier. But guarantees aren't the only tool in your arsenal. You can also use testimonials, case studies, and free trials to build trust. The goal is to make your audience feel safe taking the leap. After all, nobody buys from uncertainty. Not over your. Section 4, The Power of Framing, How Perception Shapes Decisions. In this section, we'll explore one of the most fascinating aspects of 100 Mellor's offers, the art of framing. Hormozi explains that how you present your offer can be just as important as the offer itself. For example, offering unlimited access sounds far more appealing than simply saying, all you can use. To drive this point home, Hormozi shares a story about a struggling yoga studio. Instead of promoting their classes as $20 per session, they reframe the offer as unlimited yoga for just $99 per month. Suddenly, customers saw the value in committing to a monthly plan, and the studio's revenue doubled almost overnight. But framing isn't just about pricing, it's about perception. Hormozi teaches us how to frame our offers in a way that highlights benefits, minimizes drawbacks, and creates urgency. For instance, instead of saying, "Our course helps you save time," you could say, "Imagine having an extra 10 hours a week to spend with your family." Which one resonates more? So here's a challenge for you. Think about your current offer. How can you reframe it to make it more compelling? Sometimes a small tweak in wording can make all the difference. Turbo Yuri, Shop. Section 5. The Role of Scarcity and Urgency. Creating FOMO, Fear of Missing Out. Scarcity and urgency are two of the most powerful tools in marketing, and Hormozi dives deep into how to use them effectively. He explains that humans are wired to act when they feel like they might miss out on something valuable. For example, consider Black Friday sales. Retailers don't just offer discounts. They create a sense of urgency by limiting the time and quantity available. This triggers a psychological response that drives people to act quickly. Hormozi warns against fake scarcity, though. If you claim there are only 10 spots left in your program but keep extending the deadline, you'll lose credibility. Instead, focus on genuine scarcity, like limited time bonuses or exclusive access to early adopters. Here's a thought-provoking question. How can you incorporate scarcity and urgency into your own offers without coming across as manipulative? The key is to be authentic and transparent. Section 6. Scaling your offers, from small wins to big impact. Now that we've covered the foundation of creating irresistible offers, let's talk about scaling. One of the most exciting parts of 100 Mellor offers is how Hormozi breaks down the process of taking a small, successful offer and turning it into something massive. Scaling isn't just about increasing your prices or reaching more people. It's about amplifying the value you provide while maintaining or even improving the quality of your offer. Hormozi introduces the concept of leverage, which means finding ways to multiply the impact of your offer without proportionally increasing your effort. For example, imagine you're a fitness coach who starts with one-on-one personal training sessions. While this model works, it's limited by time. You can only train so many clients in a day. To scale, you could create an online program that delivers the same transformation but reaches thousands of people simultaneously. This shift allows you to serve more customers without sacrificing quality. But here's the catch. Scaling requires systems. Hormozy emphasizes the importance of building repeatable processes that ensure consistency. Whether it's automating customer onboarding, creating scalable content, or outsourcing tasks, systems are what allow businesses to grow sustainably. So here's a question for you. What's holding you back from scaling your current offer? Is it fear of losing control, lack of resources, or maybe you haven't yet nailed the core offer itself? Scaling starts with mastering the basics and then thinking bigger. Derailleur. Section 7. Leveraging partnerships. The power of collaboration. In this section, we'll explore another key pillar of $100 million offers: partnerships. Hormozy argues that collaboration is one of the fastest ways to amplify your reach and impact. By partnering with others, you can tap into their audience, credibility, and expertise, creating win-win scenarios for everyone involved. Think about it. If you're a solo entrepreneur trying to build a business from scratch, it can feel like an uphill battle. But what if you teamed up with someone who already has an established audience? For instance, a nutritionist might partner with a fitness influencer to co-create a weight loss program. Together, they can combine their strengths and reach a much larger audience than either could alone. Hormozy shares a powerful example from his own career. Early on, he partnered with local gyms to promote his fitness programs. Instead of competing with them, he positioned himself as a complementary service, offering specialized coaching that gyms couldn't provide. This collaboration not only boosted his revenue, but also strengthened his relationship with gym owners. But partnerships aren't just for big businesses. Even small creators can benefit from collaborations. For example, if you're a YouTuber, consider teaming up with another creator in your niche for a joint video series. Or if you run an e-commerce store, look for influencers who align with your brand values and propose mutually beneficial promotions. Here's a challenge for you. Who in your network or industry could you collaborate with to take your offer to the next level? Sometimes the right partnership can unlock doors you didn't even know existed. Section 8. Building trust. Why credibility is king. Trust is the invisible thread that holds every successful business together. No matter how compelling your offer is, people won't buy unless they trust you. In this section, we'll dive into Hormozy's strategies for building credibility and fostering long-term relationships with your audience. One of the most effective ways to build trust is through social proof. Testimonials, case studies, and reviews act as third-party endorsements that validate your claims. Hormozy stresses the importance of showcasing real results, not just vague promises. For example, instead of saying, "Our program helps you lose weight," share a before and after photo of a satisfied customer along with their story. Another powerful tool is transparency. Hormozy advocates for being open about your processes, pricing, and even your failures. When you admit mistakes and show how you've grown, it humanizes your brand and makes you more relatable. People don't want perfection. They want authenticity. Finally, consistency is key. Trust isn't built overnight. It's earned over time through reliable delivery of value. Whether it's meeting deadlines, honoring guarantees, or simply responding to emails promptly, every interaction shapes how people perceive your business. So, here's a thought-provoking question. How can you demonstrate trustworthiness in your own business? Are there areas where you could be more transparent or consistent? Remember, trust is the foundation of loyalty, and loyal customers are worth their weight in gold. Section 9. Storytelling in marketing. Selling through emotion. If there's one thing Hormozy excels at, it's storytelling. He believes that the best marketers don't sell products, they sell stories. Stories have the power to connect emotionally, inspire action, and leave a lasting impression. In 100 Monster Offers, Hormozy outlines a simple framework for crafting compelling narratives. Start by identifying the pain points your audience faces, their fears, frustrations, and desires. Then position your offer as the solution to those problems. Finally, paint a vivid picture of the future they can achieve by working with you. For example, instead of saying, "Our software saves you time," tell a story about Sarah, a busy mom who struggled to balance work and family until she discovered your product. Suddenly, your offer becomes more than just a tool, it's a lifeline. Hormozy also highlights the importance of vulnerability in storytelling. Sharing your own struggles and triumphs makes you relatable and builds empathy. For instance, Hormozy often talks about his early failures in business and how those experiences shaped his approach to entrepreneurship. These stories resonate deeply with his audience because they're authentic. Here's a challenge for you. Can you distill your business into a single, powerful story? Think about the journey you've been on and how it connects to the dreams of your customers. A well-told story can turn skeptics into believers. Iwa. Section 10. Long-term sustainability, building a legacy. As we conclude our deep dive into 100-million offers, let's talk about sustainability. While it's tempting to focus solely on short-term wins, Hormozy reminds us that true success comes from building a business that lasts. This means prioritizing long-term growth, ethical practices, and continuous innovation. One of the biggest pitfalls entrepreneurs face is chasing quick profits at the expense of their reputation. Hormozy warns against cutting corners or making promises you can't keep. Instead, focus on delivering consistent value and exceeding expectations. Happy customers become repeat buyers, and they'll refer others to you, creating a self-sustaining cycle of growth. Another crucial aspect of sustainability is adaptability. Markets change, trends evolve, and consumer preferences shift. To stay relevant, you need to constantly innovate and refine your offers. Hormozy suggests setting aside time regularly to evaluate your business and identify areas for improvement. Finally, think about the legacy you want to leave behind. What impact do you want your business to have on the world? Whether it's empowering others, solving a pressing problem, or simply spreading joy, your purpose should guide every decision you make. So here's my final challenge to you. What steps will you take today to ensure your business thrives not just tomorrow, but years from now? Building a sustainable business takes patience and perseverance, but the rewards are worth it. Magun. Conclusion. The path to your own $100 million offer. As we wrap up this summary, I want to leave you with a challenge. Take a look at your current business or the idea brewing in your mind and ask yourself, is my offer compelling enough to change lives? Does it provide massive value, tap into a dream outcome, and eliminate perceived risk? Remember, the magic of $100 million offers lies in its simplicity. It's not about reinventing the wheel, it's about rethinking how you present your wheel to the world. With the right offer, you can turn skeptics into believers, browsers into buyers, and dreams into reality. So here's my final question for you. What's stopping you from creating your own $100 million offer? The tools are right in front of you. All you need to do is take the first step. If you found this summary helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to The Story Hub for more insights like this. And if you've already implemented these strategies, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your story. Until next time, keep dreaming big and offering bigger.